Okay. All right. So I want to talk about today how the Rio Grande Valley is about to get connected in the next year. And it's already going on. It's been going on because there's these big, huge companies called Vexus and Charter Communications that have already made about a $400 million investment in the Rio Grande Valley for connectivity specifically. So you got to realize that the internet, the connectivity, there's a problem called the digital divide here in the Rio Grande Valley, and it's been a huge problem because not everybody has internet connection here in the Rio Grande Valley. But with these big investments coming from Vexus and Charter Communications, I believe Vexus invested 250 million, and Charter Communications invested 150 million dollars and internet connectivity. So this is going to be a huge. This is huge for the Rio Grande Valley, specifically specifically Hidalgo County, because I don't know why, but these big companies are investing heavily into Hidalgo County specifically. Uh, I'm assuming it's because McAllen is one of the bigger cities in the whole Rio Grande Valley. But the crazy part about this is I was looking at the demographics. So if we just assume that there are 1.4 million people here in the Rio Grande Valley, a large portion of that so check this out. From ages 10 to 14, there's 116,000 of that age group, right? From ages 15 to 17, there's 73,000. From 18 to 20, there's 66,000. From 21 to 24, there's 86,000. Now, here's what's important. From 25 to 34 years of age, there's 196,000 people. From ages 35 to 44, there's 166,000 people. From 45 to 54, there's 157,000 people. And then from ages 55 to 65, there's 126,000 people. Why is that important? Because check this out. These the lower age demographics from 10 to 14, 15 to 17, from 18 to 20, these people are going to start going into the market and start contributing to our economy here in the Rio Grande Valley specifically. So that's a ton of people that are coming into the market right now that are about to start spending money in the Rio Grande Valley. That ages from 15 to 17, 18 to 20, and 21 to 24, they're going to start coming into the market, start contributing to the economic growth, and they're going to be more connected because these big companies are connecting the Rio Grande Valley. So that's super important for businesses specifically, because you got to realize that once people start getting more connected and businesses are able to have faster internet, they'll be able to reach more people. So this is a huge opportunity for businesses coming in to the game that are going to start social media advertising in 2024. I mean, you can already see this. People are starting to gear up, and there's not really that many people that are using social media advertising. So the implications for the Rio Grande Valley is it's going to have an enhanced digital access. So there's better online resources and education for businesses and personal use as well. And it fosters economic and social development, and it's going to boost a lot of e-commerce and digital businesses here in the Rio Grande Valley. The potential surge in e-commerce and digital entrepreneurship. So as you can see, a lot more people have started to get into the digital game, and you can work from home. A lot of that's going back to the office now, but a lot of people stayed in that digital world, and for a reason, because it gives you the flexibility. Lets you move around. You don't have to stay in a job from 9 to 5, 8 to 5. I'm not knocking it because I did that for many years. It just wasn't for me. But this is a huge opportunity for businesses to be able to reach a ton more people that are coming into the marketplace. And you think about it, from the ages of 25 to 34, actually 25 all the way up to 64, that's a ton of people. That's what, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 700,000 people that you can reach that are going to have better internet connectivity, faster. I mean, this is a huge opportunity, because I don't think people really understand that if more people are connected, they get information faster, they can purchase things faster, they get to hear about your business faster. And the one thing that a business needs is eyeballs, and social media is the perfect opportunity for that. So with increased internet infrastructure, it's going to lead to more social media use. And guess where everybody's on in the Rio Grande Valley? They're on Facebook and Instagram. Of course, they're using TikTok and stuff like that, but you're going to see that a lot of these people are going to go back to Facebook and Instagram and of course jump onto YouTube. But the cool thing about this is that these new people are coming into the market, and because there's a huge thing called the digital divide where a lot of people didn't have access to the internet. Now they're going to have access to the internet, and it's going to be an opportunity. And that's not even including the people that come across the border. I believe there's 1.4 to 1.6 million people across the border every single year. And guess what? With social media advertising, you can reach all those people. It's going to be awesome for businesses. And this is one of the opportunities that a lot of businesses can jump on because, traditional advertising, it works. It definitely works, but it's not as cost effective as social media. And especially with social media, you're able to create a ton of awareness for your business relatively cheap. You can create engagement relatively cheap. Leads, they're still cheap here in the Rio Grande Valley. Like a lot of people don't advertise here in the Rio Grande Valley because I don't know why. I'm talking about this for years, but there's a huge opportunity. And eventually this coming year, since we're going to have more connectivity, it's going to be harder because the prices are going to go up. And we had a golden era, and literally right now is the golden era of social media advertising. I talked about the golden era of Facebook a few years ago, and that's when you were able to get like a lot of organic engagement and awareness, but that just doesn't happen anymore. So the cool thing about this is you're going to have a lot of people starting to come onto the internet because the digital divide is going to start getting smaller. Give me a second. Now, one of the things that is very influential here in the Rio Grande Valley is that we have a huge demographic that is they use mobile. Like they're on mobile all the time. This is something that's it's been trending this way for a long time. Like when I was in Mexico City last week, every single person was on their phone. Every little kid to adults, they were all on their phone, and they have free internet for everybody in Mexico City. It was pretty cool, but you're going to start to see that we're going to have a lot more connectivity here in the Rio Grande Valley. What's up, Roxana? Good morning to you too. So you got to realize that these age demographics here, specifically in the Rio Grande Valley, and let me read them to you one more time because I think it's pretty interesting. The ages 10 to 14, there's about 116,000 people here in the Rio Grande Valley. Ages 15 to 17, there's about 73,000. Ages 18 to 20, there's about 66,000. Ages 21 to 24, there's about 86,000. Ages 25 to 34, 192,000. Ages 35 to 44, 166,000. Ages 45 to 54, there's 157,000. Ages 55 to 64, there's 126,000. So you guys see the ages of 25 to 64, there's a huge number of people that you can market to right now. But also, don't underestimate the lower age group because they're going to start becoming players in the game because they're going to start spending money in the economy. So if you reach those people are also going to be spending money in the economy. So if your business is already primed to jump into the digital aspect of social media and social media marketing, social media content marketing, you're gonna do very well. And this is because the digital divide keeps getting smaller and smaller and smaller, especially as more businesses come in and they invest in the internet for infrastructure here in the Rio Grande Valley. And I don't think people really think about that much, but you gotta really understand that if you're going to be paying for advertising, then you need to try to get it as inexpensive as possible and try to reach as many people as possible. And eventually the price is going to go up because more people are going to find out it's inexpensive to jump on social media advertising. So if you need advertising, hit up my agency. I do this for one of my corporate clients right now. I started running ads for them December 4th here in McAllen, Pharr, and Mission. And we've already reached over 60,000 people within this short amount of time. And I don't think people really understand that reaching that many people, getting that many eyeballs, it's important because before this, they didn't have anything. They were relying on just content marketing. And content marketing, as you can tell, if you're in business, even if you're on your personal page, you're not getting that much traction. Like nobody's really seen your stuff unless you're a huge influencer. And even at that point, maybe 1% of your followers are actually seeing your stuff. So with social media advertising, you can reach thousands of multiples more of people, and people just haven't jumped on this yet. So if you want to jump on this before everybody else does, hit me up. I can help you out. I don't take everybody on though, so I'm very picky about who I work with. So understand that this digital divide is getting smaller and smaller every single year as more people are investing in the infrastructure, the internet infrastructure of the Rio Grande Valley. And we're a very high mobile usage area. So, and we also have diverse economic activities, specifically in different areas in the Rio Grande Valley. You can see like in Brownsville, they speak a different language. In Harlingen, they speak a different language. In McAllen, they speak a different language. In Edinburgh, they speak a different language. But at the end of the day, we're about 90% Hispanic. So this is a huge opportunity if you're local and you can really speak the language of the people that live here. So it's mind-boggling to me. Like the people here have a huge opportunity to take up market share as much as they can. So that's pretty much all I got today. I just want to stress the important step. This next year, we're going to start getting more connected to the internet. The digital divide is going to start getting smaller and smaller and smaller. And businesses and entities and governments that don't use it around here are going to get left behind. I think it's just important to really think about these things, especially if you're in business, because as any business owner, you want to be in business as long as possible. And 10 to 12 million businesses will close every single year. And you can see it when you drive down the street. A lot of businesses have closed. I've seen people post on social media that this place is gone, that like from one day to the next. And it's because business is hard. If you don't get enough eyeballs in your business, if you don't know how to get in front of your audience, like it just becomes very difficult. And then on top of that, you're the business owner, you're running a business, so you don't have time to be running social media. And if you do, it's like a whole nother job. So just things to keep in mind. I think going forward in 2024 is going to be a massive opportunity if you just spend the money on social media advertising. Like just a section of this money that's coming in for the business is going to go straight to social media advertising, or to even any type of advertising, because at the end of the day, you need eyeballs. Eyeballs are important, because if nobody sees your business, if nobody's talking about your business, then you're really irrelevant. Like you need a sign saying, hey, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. You really need to do that. Like every single day. That's why I start to go live. Like these are huge opportunities that are coming for the Rio Grande Valley, especially business owners. So I can't stress this enough. Think about social media advertising. If you have a marketing and advertising budget, like use it for social media advertising or anything that gets eyeballs on your product. And the thing that most people don't understand is like, what is a marketing budget? What is an advertising budget? And I'll tell you just the basic, the minimum entry to barrier at this moment in time is $750 to $1,000. And if you can spend more, you're going to dominate the market. The saying is, whoever can spend the most to acquire the client is going to win. That's true in every space. The more you can spend to acquire a client, potential lead, you're going to win. That's just the name of the game. So take your market share, use social media advertising, and I will see you all next time. Have a great day. Hey, shout outs to Cross Country Mortgage. Peace, guys. There you go. Have a good day.